Well, hello, children of the night, and welcome to the collective quarter with the Hanged Empress. This week we have our last quarter moon in Virgo, and I do feel like it is less about our gut instinct at this point in the waning moon with that Virgo energy coming through, and a little bit more of applying the analysis, the analytics, and statistics that we have collected and making good moves, good decisions based off of those things. Virgos are the data collectors, after all. So we have the Eight of Wands falling out on top of two backside cards, which is the Ten of Wands and the Hangman. What I was going to say before our cards got going is that this is a message for the spirit. The rest of our reads we do on our full moon, the new moons are for the tools specifically, and on the quarter we just come together and cheer each other on. What we're doing right now is we are not necessarily moving as fast as the Eight of Wands can move, but we are definitely gaining ground on our new perspective and learning how to move forward on our spiritual journey. There are aspects that are coming to a close, especially this Sagittarius will be coming to a close here. Not quite yet. It's still early in December. Get caught up, but yes. At the table. The thing we really don't want to talk about is how afraid we are to move forward. Perhaps that's why we're not rushing out into our newest alignment. We're a little bit hesitant. We're still trying to gain a little bit of perspective on it because it's a little terrifying. It's a little terrifying to put yourself out there, your whole, real, true self. Trust and believe. We all have that shadow aspect of ourselves that wants to keep us closed off, keep us hidden away, our true selves, so that way that person can never be hurt. But you gotta move through the fire. You gotta move through the swords, bad thoughts, the things that are holding you back. You can do it. I know you can. We all can. Not that it's not going to come without a fight or a struggle, but we have to remember that we are the ones who are in control of our own destiny. My lighting game in this office has sorely been affected. We'll work on that. But yeah, whether your battle is internal or external, don't let it get you down. Remember that you are in control. All you need to do is gain the right perspective. Pull up the cards like you can see them. I believe you could see the Hangman and the Magician here. Yeah. Trust and believe in yourselves. Solid message. Okay. I was gonna say we're about done here, right? And some things. Remember to have balance. Remember to be fearless. And remember to be giving. Bounty comes from within. It comes from an attitude that you have and hold. It comes from your own perspective. 5 swords can quickly multiply into 10. It's very much the way that fires are burning right now. It's so There's snow on the ground here, and it's so like cold and everything's kind of dry. So like there's a little fire we'll probably put at the end of this one because it was really fun. But that was like a really big fire and it burned very quickly. Everything just burns so quickly right now. And I think that's a little bit of that fear as well, is that it could turn so ugly so fast. But it's okay if we let the dead lie and we let the cycles end. We can step into our new selves, our new purpose. So let the fires, let the destruction, let the chaos burn all around you. But hold yourself strong. Imagine yourself with a shield around you. That's just all of the chaos, havoc, and debris just bounces right off, and you just keep walking forward. Being balanced, being fearless, and giving. Pull all those cards. Give what you know needs to be given right now. Even if it's all you got. Because it is going to take you places. It's going to take you further into yourself. And that is a beautiful message. Let's get into our oracles. I hope my audio isn't too bad. I have barely a voice. But that's alright. I was just happy to still catch some Virgo quarter moon energy. I meant to do this yesterday, but I got very sick. Purging this whole moon cycle, since the Gemini full moon, like I was really building up all of the things that I needed to release, and I released them on that full moon. And just a little spiritual side note, when you are purging toxic energies from your space, from your aura, you will get sick. It's going to happen. It's just your body pushing and bubbling up all of that toxicity and getting it out of your body. It's fine. It's normal. It's healthy. Nobody likes to be sick, but actually being sick is the best thing you can be because it's purging all of the terribleness. We are not taking half of that deck from your body. So embrace it and love it and just give yourself kind, loving care when it happens. And get through it. Be fearless, be brave. Got this. We all do. We all fight our battles, internal, external, emotional, physical, whatever it is. It's going to move quickly, and that's okay. Let it be fleeting, especially if it is a release of toxicity. I think I've been saying this whole moon cycle, it's like cards are not coming out with it, is thank you for your time, goodbye. Whenever something like comes up that is toxic thoughts, feelings, people. Thank you for your time, goodbye. And we have, for our oracle, is the vampire, emotional intelligence. Oh, I do love our Halloween spooky decks. The deepest, the coldest, the craving of blood, the hole never filled, the longing like a flood. Whilst there are almost uncountable examples of vampires in literature, movies, and games, somehow the archetype of the blood-hunting, night-stalking, and somewhat elegant creature keeps being reinvented to seduce yet another generation. Although the beautiful and somewhat desirable vampire form doesn't really begin to enter the public consciousness until the mid-1800s, the idea of a human feeding upon the very stuff of life is very much older. The Egyptians, Sumerians, Indians, and the Balkan people all have mythos containing vampire-like creatures. The vampire is an interesting figure because it is both horrifying and desirable. Having someone want us so much that they desire to be that closely linked with us does feel good, until we realize that there is nothing much left of us to give. Most of us have heard of the concept of emotional vampirism, the idea that people feed off of our energy and our goodwill and take advantage of us through manipulation and their incessant neediness. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, it may indicate that you are being drained in this way, and this time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces, and lives, if indeed we have them around us. Developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves helps us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack and enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. Yeah, that was quite good. That was quite good. That really pulled it all together. That made a lot more of that even make sense. It is. It's about formulating your boundaries. Be giving to those who deserve it, not to the people who are draining you. Those bad negative energies, those are the explosive ones. Those are the relationships that we are so afraid might come to an end. Those are the toxic ones that are draining your life force. So put an end to those relationships and find a better balance. Be brave, be fearless, and don't be afraid to give to those who you know deserve it. That's emotional intelligence. Thank you so much. This was a fantastic read, and I'm glad that we got to do this. So thank you for coming out, and we'll see you next time.